Hello, YouTube family. Attorney Lee Marvin here. Who am I? I specialize in immigration law, and I've been doing it for over a decade. And I am providing a video for you today about one of our favorite topics, which is international dating and romance. It's a particular passion of our office, in part because it's my passion. If you watch some of my videos, you know why that is, okay? So this video, unfortunately, is no longer in the tropical beaches of Colombia. I'm here in Michigan, Grand Rapids, Michigan, which I love. It's a wonderful place. We do immigration law all across the country, all 50 states, internationally, with international relationships. We do it anywhere on the planet is essentially what we do. So subscribe to my channel because I provide some really great content for people who are on the scene, the dating scene, the immigrant scene. I provide a lot of very good information for people so they know how to navigate the system so they can get answers without breaking the bank. So a lot of great content. Click the subscribe so you get notified of different videos that can help you advance your life by a lot, okay? So this video, okay, it's about international relationships. It's a very big topic. I did a shorter video a week or so ago when I was in Colombia. This is a little bit longer to give you a little bit more detail about the process, pros, cons, trends. This is a big industry, okay? And it's very important to many, many people. So with international borders being marginalized by social media, travel, it's no longer the taboo of dating or talking with people in other countries that it once was. The borders don't really exist. Love, as we always say, love has no boundaries. And immigration laws and international travel really allow people to experience that firsthand. You got to know things, though. You got to educate yourself in moving forward. There's a lot of pros. There's some cons, too, okay? So, first of all, pros. Cultural enrichment, right? Why else date somebody from a different culture? Well, because you're interested in their culture. You're interested in pushing yourself outside of yourself to try to understand how other people work and to find out if there is the possibility of a strong relationship that will last the rest of your life, okay? So cultural enrichment is one of the best reasons for international dating, okay? You can learn all about traditions, languages, food, different ways of thinking, because there's a lot of different ways of thinking. That is one of the biggest reasons why my clients date internationally and try to find a relationship internationally. It broadens your horizons. Again, if you travel, you're different, right? If you're the type of person who wants to leave your hometown, this is the best way to learn about other people, other cultures. It expands everything about yourself, okay? Language learning. Some people are nuts for learning languages. Well, wouldn't it be so much more enriching to learn a language from the person that you are slowly falling in love with? Heck yeah, man. It creates so much meaning in the relationship and the ability to learn quicker in more stable and strong command of the language. So that's another reason. Unique experiences. That kind of goes without saying. Same thing as cultural enrichment. You are inevitably going to be traveling internationally, okay? So you're going to enrich your life. You have no idea. I've been doing this. I've been married for, I think, 12 years now. I know, 12 years. And my life is so drastically different than I ever thought it would be, and it's a very, very super positive thing. So the experiences that I get to have is incredible, and I can't say enough about it. I got bit by the international love bug, and it is amazing, okay? The global network that you get also through this relationship building is amazing. I mean, I've got relatives in a different country, in a different culture. It is freaking amazing, and it will create so much more meaning in your life if you take the plunge, okay? What are the cons? Because, again, there's cons with everything. You go to the grocery store, you get food, there's cons. You got to wait in line. Okay, so cons of international dating. Distance and time zones. It's a pain. If you're lucky like I am, that most of the time, if you're not on daylight savings here in Michigan, it's the same time zone as Colombia. Okay, and much of South America is on the same time zone, right? That's not always true. If you're dating someone in Europe, way different time zone. We're talking 8-hour difference. It can be extremely difficult. But if you can make it work, totally worth it, okay? So time zones and distance. Distance, obviously, it's not just the timing of things. It's getting to see each other, okay? It's challenging. You got to work at it. But, again, it's well worth it. People, when they're traveling internationally, if you got the dough, you can travel pretty well, right? With accommodations and services and all that stuff. But most people don't think about the travel. They think about when they're there and the memories and the experiences they have when they're vacationing or when they're visiting their significant other, their girlfriend, boyfriend. That's what you think about. So you don't think about waiting in line and going through TSA and being marginalized and disrespected by them. You think about what you're going to get by going overseas and visiting another country and culture. Another con, visa and immigration. I'm here because of this, right? So what is another con or negative about international dating and international relationships? Cultural differences. It's a benefit and a detriment. Cultural differences are very real. If you're not open-minded, you plan on being frustrated, okay? But doesn't mean it's a bad thing, right? People get frustrated, they adapt, and that's the growth, and that's what the benefit is. So it's a benefit, and it's slightly negative if you don't have the temperament to embrace differences, okay? But you do need to know that there are differences that you're going to have to face, okay? Visa and immigration issues, again, I spoke on that. I do that kind of stuff, okay? So call me if you need help with it because it is doable. It just takes a little bit of work, a little bit of effort. Financial strain is obviously a big con. International travel, doing immigration processes, everything costs money, okay? That's no surprise to anyone. You just need to be prepared for that. One of the biggest cons, I think, is the lack of instant face-to-face. Now, social media has helped that, but not being in the same room with somebody is a drag. So it takes a while to get used to. It's not a deal breaker, so stick with it, okay? So current trends with international dating. Virtual connections, virtual phone calls, so videos, everything is virtual. It's so easy to communicate with people internationally that you almost don't really have to be in person. You can have a very, very healthy relationship virtually, okay? So it bridges the gap between the distances. It makes it doable, okay? There's niche dating apps and sites that help you figure out what you want, how you want it, what other people have to offer. It's amazing. It helps get you to the finish line together, okay? Mixed cultural families. My family is mixed, right? The different cultures that my kids get to experience is heartwarming, okay? It is worth every second, every penny for everything that I've done because they have two very rich cultures that they can draw from. It's an amazing thing, okay? Language, we already talked about language. People are learning different languages and different cultures. That's what it's all about. The bottom line is, do it. If you have any interest, if you've ever wanted to see how it works, what's the harm, okay? You can start the dating relationship and see where it goes from there. You will not regret it. You've got me here to help you figure out how the legal part works. Schedule consultation if you want to talk more about this kind of stuff. Watch my other videos, whether they're in tropical locations or here in my home base. Check out these videos, subscribe, click the bell so you get notified of different videos. And good luck to you. You will not regret it. I promise you.